Hello everyone. I seem to be having some technical difficulties today. Not sure what was that was all about, but we'll see if we can get going here. So welcome to Wednesday, December 10th. It is our Hump Day lunch break, and I'm super excited to bring you this fun little project. It's something fun and easy that you all can do. You can choose to do any stamp set, any designer series paper. It's just a quick little card that I'm going to be featuring today. So I'm just getting my feet going here, looking for my comments. And what I want you to do is tell me what's for lunch. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in to get started because it is our lunch break and we do need to move quickly. So I'm going to be using my Memento Black stamp pad, my Early Espresso, and my Strawberry Slush. So these are the three stamp pads that we'll be using, our inks. And I'm also going to be bringing in our Old Olive blends. Right. This is a stamp set that we'll be using right here. And now I just need to bring in my supplies. So I have those all ready for us. Now, this stamp set does come with a set of dies. And this is one of our newer stamp set designs. So it comes in this. And so here is your stamp set. Here are your dies. We're not going to actually be using our dies today. So we're going to make this quick and easy. And we're just going to be using our stamp set. So I already have my stamps mounted on my blocks. I have my paper here. Sorry, that's not the right paper. Hold on. Where did my envelope go with all my stuff? Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. It's right here. I had everything already cut. I wanted to make sure that I did this pretty quick and easy. All right, let's just change this around. There we go. So I have a piece of thick white cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored right in the middle. So I'm just going to fold that in half, just like that. We'll take our bone folder and give it a good press here. That way it sits flat. All right. I have a piece of garden green. This measures 4 by 5.25. I have a piece of my designer series paper, and this is from our Floral Impressions designer series paper. Is this the right one? Yeah. I'm just making sure it's the right one. Yeah, it is. All right, so we'll be using this paper today. This is actually the paper I'm going to be featuring in our calendar days class, which will be December 28th. I'm going to be having that in person as well as you can order it to go. The embellishments we're going to be using are the 24... Oh, I don't remember now. I don't remember the name of them. Hold on. I will tell you in just a moment. It is on, I'll have a list of supplies I'm going to put in the comments. In fact, why don't I just do that right now? I'm going to put the whole list in there. All of these items can be found in my online store. And today, tomorrow, and the next day are free shipping. So if you spend $75 in my online store, you're going to get free shipping, and you'll have the ability to add the product of the month to your order as well. So that's $5 for that True Blue Florals designer series paper. It is gorgeous. All right, so let's get this. Let's copy this, Control C, and we'll get over here. And all right. Okay, so I put in the comments all the supplies that I'm using. Oh, I forgot to put the circle in there, but okay. Anyways, we're using the 25-27 flat pearls. So we'll be using those. I'm just going to use this open package I have here. Just put those out there. All right. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and just adhere these layers together. Now, I love this paper because there's so many different designs. Let me show you some of the designs. So we have, this is one side, and that's the reverse side. Then we have this pretty flower one with the strawberry slush in the background. We have this beautiful one with Old Olive and Garden Green and Darling Duckling. And then you have this like pool party on the other side. And then another piece here, which has the Old Olive in the background. And one more piece to show you. Here we go. And then we have another one with this beautiful flowers and also, oops, the garden green background. So just a quick little peek at those. But it is in my online store. And I believe it may be on sale. I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to take our designer series paper and we're going to put this on just like so. All right. Then we're going to do some stamping now. So I'm going to pull in my 2 pieces of basic white, and we're going to pull in our black memento and strawberry slush. Okay, so let's go with our strawberry slush first. I'm going to stamp my little vase. Now you can use whatever color you want, but I'm going to use this one. All right, go ahead and cover that up. I'm going to pull my black memento, ink my flowers up here. Now we do have another flower in here. I myself am challenged by using this flower, so my preference is this one. So look at that. And we're just going to look here, and we're going to line our flower stems right up with our vase, just like so. And let's get our cover on here. All right. Next, I'm going to take my early espresso, put my blocks out of the way so I don't put my hand in it. And there are these set of dots here. So what you want to do is kind of look to see where your dots should line up. This one over here is more oval. This one's more round. So when you're looking at it, look at the round side and the oval side, and then you can just line that up right in here. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this with our early espresso. I do need to slide it down just so I can get my head over my project here. There we go. And so I've got my flowers on the inside. I'm going to be leaving my flowers white, and I am going to take my Old Olive dark blend here, and I'm just going to color in my leaves, just like so. Okay. And then I'm just going to take my pen here and just make my stems be green, right? Okay. Oh, I've got a couple leaves. You know what? I'm going to grab my light Old Olive now. I'm going to do these leaves up here. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, adhere it right to my piece of garden green cardstock. And I just have that 1/8 of an inch bigger. Ooh, wrong size. Where did my other piece go? I must have cut the wrong pieces here. I think I did. I may have to trim that one down a little bit. Oh, no, here. I just grabbed the wrong garden green, that's all. Okay, bring in our card front. I'm just going to layer this here right now, and then I'm going to be having my sentiment on this little circle. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to bring in our sentiment, and this one says, you make my life better just by being in it. So let's go ahead and take our early espresso here. And this is just going to fit on this circle. I believe it's a 1 7/8 inch circle. All right. So I have that one. And, you know, I kind of feel like the flowers aren't popping out very much. So I am going to bring in my Timid Tiger, because that is one of the colors in here. And, ooh, Peach Pie or Timid Tiger. Let's do, you know what? I'm going to do Peach Pie instead, right? Yeah, peach pie. Okay, where's my peach pie? Ooh, danger, Will Robinson. So on my little carousel here, I got something caught. So I'm just grabbing my peach pie blends. I'll have to add that on to the list here. So I'm going to just take my brush side. I'm going to add my color in. I just thought these would pop a little bit better. So I'm going to just color these in with our light peach pie. I'm going to go back in with our dark peach pie in just a moment. So pretty quick to color these. If you wanted, you could pop them out. All right, we're almost done. We're on the home stretch here. All right, and then I'm going to take my dark, and I'm just going to put some random lines in there. I actually use my chisel side here. So the spaces where I didn't get my center in, I'm just taking my dark blend here and just filling that in. And now I'm just adding lines right to my flowers here. It just gives it a little bit more pop. Okay, here we go. I like that a little bit better. It pops a little bit more. All right, so then we've got our little circle here. I'm going to pop both of them up on dimensionals, but let's add one of the little butterflies. So I'm going to grab my little butterfly here, and I will have to color this one in, so I'm just going to use my Timid Tiger, or my Peach Pie again. So let's pull in our Memento. Stamp our butterfly right here. Grab our Peach Pie. I'm going to start on the inside there with my Peach Pie. And I'll come on my outside with my Peach Pie. All right. There we go. Let's put this all up on dimensionals here. Let's grab my sheet of dimensionals. And because this is going to overlap, I only need dimensionals on this side here. So we'll just put them right here and here. Lasso. All right. So we'll put that on. And I am also going to bring in some of my linen thread. I just want to add a little bow to my card front here. So quick and easy card. Again, use any of the stamps. Oops, okay, hold on. My roll of mini glue dots just attacked my glue. All right. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right over here. Maybe if it comes out. This one's almost empty. There we go. Just need a tad. I just want to make sure that it stays adhere right there. All right, so now we're going to bring in our linen thread. Thought I had one open. Here it is, right here. And I'm just going to make a little bow. Now, if your linen thread is really curvy, take it on your bone folder and just pull it straight like that. It'll straighten that out a little bit. To curl it, you just turn it on the side of the bone folder. And let's get this one in like so. Make that a little smaller. All right. All right, so now I'm going to take these sassy little glue dots here, and I am going to find one, hopefully, and roll it into a little glue. Oh, that one's not very sticky anymore. Roll it into a little log. Put it right here. All right, then I'll take my bow that I just made, and I'm going to put it right here. There we go. So quick and easy little card that you can use, and then your envelope here, we'll go ahead and just stamp a couple little flowers on there. I do want to show you one other little trick here that I didn't think to show you earlier. So I'm going to take this one. You know what? We'll do it right on our envelope. That's what we'll do on our envelope. I'm going to go ahead and grab a piece of paper for my background here. All right. So I'm just going to stamp my flowers right over here. Give everyone a little sneak peek of what's inside my little envelope. Now, in our stamp set, we actually have flowers right here that will color that in. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. And we're going to stamp it with our strawberry slush. So let's get a block here. There we go. Okay. Now, before I ink it up, I do kind of want to just look to see where I need to stamp that to get that filled in. All right. You want to just look through your stamp there, and you can ink it up. And you can see where it should go. All right, let me just try this side. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm just going to stamp right down. All right. And then I'm going to bring back in my early espresso again. This time I'm not going to color in my leaves, but I do want to stamp off my early espresso this time. I want it a little lighter. And again, I'm looking for the round circle, which is right here, and then the oval, and I can line those up right inside my flower, just like that. Okay. The only thing left is adding our embellishments. So we'll move our stamps out of the way. We'll get our embellishments. And I'm going to go ahead with the peach pie and strawberry slush. I'm going to kind of mix and match those up a little bit. And let's see, where is my pick tool, my little putty end here. Get my putty in a little ball at the end. And we're going to take this large peach pie right here. Oop. Don't want that one. I just want the large peach pie. All right, I'm going to put that one right here. I'm going to take a strawberry slush. I'll put one up here. And then I think, you know what, for grins and giggles, let's just take, we'll add another peach pie one here. And a strawberry slush one. I'm just kind of making them opposite, and then we'll add one more peach pie here. We'll grab our large one and just put it over here. All right, so that is our flower and our card for today. Quick and easy. Take any designer series paper you have and just stamp your image and your sentiment. Add a little bit of ribbon, some embellishment, and there you go. So I hope you enjoyed today's card. Have a great lunch break, and we will see you all later. And tomorrow night I'll be live at 6:44 with a whole new class for you. All right, take care. Bye.